When we're all done having fun with filing our tax returns, perhaps we can have fun with CAPTCHA.
Which is something I thought no one would ever say. Yeah.
Probably the first time.
Yeah, we were just complaining about it a little bit earlier, so this is actually a nice. Tell us about it.
Yeah, sure. So most people are aware of CAPTCHAs, and I'm going to butcher the acronym, but it's completely automated Turing test to tell computers and humans apart. Mm-hmm. I think that's right. Okay, wow, I got it.
It's close enough for me. I mean, I can understand what it means.
I
when
just told you
say
what
it that way.
Oh yeah, but everyone's encountered it mostly as an anti-fraud technique. You know, you're signing up for an account, ask you to type in a couple of letters you see in a garbled field or in a photograph. And usually they're okay, take a few seconds to do, but they're never pleasant. And sometimes they're downright frustrating, where you're taking a look and you're saying, is that an R? Is that a twisted N? Is that an I that's really twisted?
Yeah.
Is it a
case
number or a letter?
sensitive? Yeah.
Yeah, is it case sensitive? You know,
Right.
So I think it's the right move what we're seeing here with FunCaptcha, where they've turned it into a game. So basically the things they'll ask you to do is click on one of two buttons to rotate a circle so that the dog is facing right ways up. Pick the picture of the woman out of the picture of several human beings. All of them are male and one is a woman. And that's the sort of thing that you can't really easily write an algorithm against at this point. So I think it's effective, and at the same time, it's not overly painful to click a few times or drag a picture into a box. So I'm all for this. I know there are lots of people out there who are frustrated about trying to solve these things, especially if they've got, and I think you were talking about it earlier, if your eyesight isn't good enough to distinguish these characters from each other,
That's right.
then it makes sense.
I'm always on the lookout for things that are help my mom not have to call me because she's trying to do something on her computer. Right. This is one of those, right? Because some of those CAPTCHA things are just awful. Some of this goes just user interface design. Whoever designed the CAPTCHA, I don't think did a very good job. That's what I like about some of these FunCaptchas that are coming out, is you're actually taking some people from a user-centered design perspective, thinking about how do I still solve the same problem, but in a way that humans can get through it quicker. Recognizing the whole goal of this is to separate humans from computers. But I know we all have probably horror stories of CAPTCHAs that we had to enter 3 or 4 times just because we couldn't make out the characters. It's good to see that some good old-fashioned innovations taking place in that area.
Yeah, I think what you would usually see is someone who's trying to take it from the aspect of, how do I make this CAPTCHA harder for a computer to solve?
Right.
And at the same time, what you're doing is you're degrading the experience for human beings as well. It becomes impossible.
I could see some extensions to this. So, you described some relatively simple things that humans would be able to do. It would be hard to get a computer to do, at least in the current stage. But I could see having the intellectual challenge option in the CAPTCHAs. So you actually get a learning experience. Turning the picture is too easy. Give me a maze to do, or
the maze would probably be really easy for a computer to solve.
Right.
Well, I actually think,
that's
not just as a subject, I think CAPTCHAs are going to go away eventually because of the sensors in your computers and your devices. They're going to be able to sense that there's a human there, and through other types of things, either your eyes or your voice. You're not even need to have CAPTCHAs to verify that that's a human, not a computer.
Right.
Long term, I hope CAPTCHAs go away, but I'm glad now that at least we get to get some examples of where, if you have them, are easier to get through. So.
Yeah, clearly a step in the right direction.
Absolutely.
So.